What is it that you look at, some exciting things that are likely to happen this year in banking and in what you cover?
So what is going to happen is banking will go more and more digital. You know, the customer has been one step ahead of us in the digital sphere, as I was telling you earlier, you know. So what happens here is we need to catch up. The customer expects today, every customer is today time poor. So what he wants is service at the point he is and where he is. As Bill Gates has said, you need banking, but you don't need banks. So, you know, the service will be needed. It will not necessarily come through what we call banks today, unless banks speed up to that. Today, if you want a pizza, you don't go to Domino's. Today, if you want a book, you don't go to a shop, you go to Flipkart and get it. Today, if you want a loan, unfortunately, mostly you still come to a bank. So we are dinosaurs in that fashion. Of course, banks have started giving loans online. State Bank is also giving loans online for some particular types of loans. You know, we have online customer acquisition. We are using social media in a big way, allowing another channel for the customers to get into us. So we have, in fact, just to tell you that State Bank has become the largest Facebook fan following in the world.
Oh,
with 4.8 million. You know,
that's fantastic.
and we are #1 in India in YouTube subscribers, on Pinterest, Instagram, which were not there last year. We have joined all this. We have also joined LinkedIn. We are doing very well on Twitter. So the aim is to get a lot of traction and get customers to use these channels for not only communicating with us, but also for doing banking. You know, so we will allow banking activities to happen through these channels. We are very much ahead on the road, and very shortly, within a month or so, you will see people interacting and transacting through these channels with us.
So, obviously the customers would be delighted to use these channels to do their banking transactions as well as other transactions. How do you see it from the security point of view? Because these channels in general are not designed to be secure. They're designed for sharing information left, right and center.
So very valid question.
And they're also designed very easy to spoof. A Manoj Agrawal on a Facebook could actually be anyone else.
Correct. So what happens today is, it's a very valid question, and that is the major concern, but there are ways and means of mitigating the risks.
Okay.
For example, if somebody were to send me a message asking me to send money to you, to Manoj. Yes. Now the bank has to verify whether it is me. If he has spoofed my site, first of all, of course, there's my user ID and password. Then the bank may give me a code. Then there may be an OTP, which can come in straight. You see, an OTP would only come to my registered mobile.
Right.
So we could protect that way. Finally, things are improving and you could have biometrics come in. Aadhaar card today identifies most of us.
Okay.
So we can link that account to Aadhaar. You know, so there are various ways of cross-checking which should be ensured naturally.